Well, we are, of course, remembering the life of one of the funniest ladies in the business, Joan Rivers. Her humor was kind of the laugh-out-loud type of funny. So let's take a look at a moment from Fashion Police, a show she pioneered in the later half of her life.
Amber's outfit is almost as tacky as Amber's seat was when she got up at the end of the show. It is.
Oh, my God. And here to talk more about the life of the funny lady is our friend, People Magazine's Steve Howling. Thank you so much for joining us.
How y'all doing?
Yeah. Absolutely. So, as we all know, Joan is truly a pioneer in the industry, and other than her comedic genius, something else Joan Rivers was known for was, of course, her love of celebrity fashion and the hilarious way she was able to critique it. So let's take a look.
I have not seen lips that green since Miss Piggy got out of the backseat of Kermit's car. I mean, it's just...
I love it, Joan. I think it's great. I think it's perfect for the event. She combined two different runway looks, a long sleeve lace gown with a big oversized men's
Joan had quite the iconic fashion sense herself. She never played it safe, and she always took risks. She coined the phrase, "Who are you wearing?" So in honor of that, we put together a few of her best looks through the years to remember her by. So I kind of want to talk about these with you guys. The first photo, definitely a great throwback from the 2000 Academy Awards. Aww. Both her and Melissa are ageless. If there's one thing that Joan loved, it's sequins, right?
Yes. Right. Well, Joan didn't like to play it safe, like you said, and she also wanted to be noticed. She did. That was her thing. So she looked great there.
Yeah, she does. All right. So the next photo is from the 2006 Oscars. Boy, those feathers, I think they look stunning.
I'm not feeling the feathers.
No, you're not feeling the feathers?
No,
same here. But that's what's so great about her. She doesn't care that
she doesn't care that I don't,
Exactly.
So risque.
Yeah, a little off-the-shoulder action. This next look is also from the Oscars. This one makes me smile because, to me, this is like the definition of Joan. You can really wear whatever you want and still look fabulous doing it. Steve is like,
I don't know.
No.
I expect her to start singing "Let It Go" or something. It's just
right,
no.
Isn't it Frozen-ish? Yeah.
Yikes. So,
that's too funny.
But that's the great thing. She, like you said, she really didn't care. So she always didn't understand when people were offended that about what she said. Because she didn't care. She's like, these are clothes. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly. So. That's what made her so lovable. And all right, this next look, she may have ruffled some feathers with this one and some fur. She's never afraid of fashion risks, as we said. She wears a lot of fur. She definitely played it up with the red, but I love her and Melissa were just such a great team.
That's what I loved about them so much. Just they had this special bond, and I just love that about them.
Right. They were the type that they had each other, and that's what they had. And so watching them together and seeing how close they were, again the red. I'm not sure that I agree with her, but like
Joan. She didn't care.
She doesn't care. No, who cares? Really?
Yeah.
So.
Totally. And Joan was close friends with so many designers like L.A. Tahari and Dennis Basso, and she was always seen sitting in the front rows of fashion shows. So no doubt a red fashion carpet queen, that's for sure. I got a chance to interview her at the Emmys one year.
You did?
And the one thing, it's like I was a little intimidated because I was kind of afraid she was going to start critiquing my look or maybe say something.
Was she nice?
So nice, and I will say, such a presence. I say that a lot, but it's like some people you just know are destined to be stars, and she's one of them.
Exactly. The thing is that no matter whether you loved her or you hated her or what she said, you liked or hated what she said, she really did pave the way for women in comedy.
She did.
And you can't discount that.
Right.
The contributions she made to the industry are amazing when you really think about it.
And she worked so hard. I was watching her documentary, and every single joke that she wrote, whatever it was, she filed it. I hope they make a book one day, actually, with all of her jokes. She has every single one, and she's like, 30 years of this, and she goes through her little files. This joke, that joke, that joke.
They're on little index cards, aren't they?
Yeah, little index cards.
Like old school libraries.
Yes. I mean, she was such a hard worker. She didn't just get there.
Right, exactly.
It is pretty amazing. I mean, where do we even begin? Of course, we saw a clip of Joan on her show, Fashion Police, but her career, as we talked about, has spanned decades. So, she was really the first woman to have a permanent guest spot on the late night show, which is amazing, as you said, just absolute pioneer in the industry. So let's take a look at one of my favorite clips from her with Johnny Carson.
I mean, I'm not even attractive in Russia. Russian women.
Yeah.
Russian Georgia is the only country in the world where men carry rape whistles.
Not a pretty sight over there, is it?
It is pretty unbelievable to see her so young, you know.
He's the one who told her she'd be a star.
And he was right.
And he was so right.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, the interesting thing is that I don't think we realized, I wish she had been able to hear the things that people are saying about her now. Now, I wish she had woken up for just a few minutes to see the outpouring. You know, it's a little bit sad that she doesn't know how much she's appreciated.
So true.
You know, I'm really sad for her, especially just because I know the bond I share with my mother is for her daughter. She must be devastated. Like, you know, Joan Rivers passed away yesterday, but so did a piece of like her daughter's soul with her mom, because they were just so close. They had such a beautiful, you know, bond. They were again always together. They fought or whatever, but they meant everything to each other.
They
so,
really did.
You know, my prayers go out to her daughter as well.
Right.
And something that you said, Steve, you know, Melissa actually sent out a statement that said something along the lines of like, if Joan only knew how much of the outpouring of love and support from not only celebrities, but just all of her fans. What do you think it is about Joan Rivers that really touched everyone so much?
You know, I think we like people who speak their mind.
Yes.
I mean,
and who are honest.
They're honest.
Yes.
They say what everybody's thinking. Yes, sometimes she went too far. Sometimes she offended people. But that's sort of her charm. And she was kind of like that grandma that we all had that would just say whatever she wanted to say. And I think that people really like that, especially in this world now where everybody is, you know, really afraid of offending somebody.
And so easily offended with social media. You can't send out a tweet without, you know, causing an uproar.
Exactly.
And she kind of rose above that, and that's what we loved about her.
She was the type who wouldn't delete a tweet. If, you know, if somebody said, "What's that supposed to mean?" She's like, "It means what it meant." You know, I meant to say it, and that's what I felt.
And not only that, she made fun of herself.
Exactly.
She did, which is
That's why we loved her.
Exactly. She was total equal opportunity. She would make fun of
better
all
than
of
that.
us,
And of course, we can't forget she was an Emmy winner and a Tony-nominated actress, so she definitely has, you know, the credentials to back all that up too. So truly a pioneer. Steve, always awesome to have you here.
Thank you for
your insight, and thanks so much for watching The Daily Buzz. We'll be right back.